But if you have a student who's really refusing or a youth that's really refusing, you feel like even when I give you something that I think you're going to say yes to, you say no, just to be conflictual, just to have a conflict, which is, part of the makeup of somebody who's 12, 13, 14 years old, just saying. But
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
do that, there is a reason why. There's part of the brain that has a really tough time shifting, especially for certain people. And oftentimes it's due to lack of blood flow in the brain or lack of nutrients and hydration and those sorts of things. But it's called the anterior cingulate gyrus. And it's this little area of the brain that allows the brain to move, to transition. So if the teacher is trying to transition them to another activity or transition them to another class, or you're trying to get them to up for school in those sorts of things. And they're like, no, even though it's the normal time that they'd be getting up, it's because that little part of the brain gets stuck. So a strategy to work with that is either give them the request, then give them some time to process. They need like at
Okay.
least 30 seconds. Give them some time to
Yeah.
process. And the reason why
Okay.
is it needs to settle into the subconscious so that they can then move themselves towards a solution.
Mm.
Or give them what the request is and then distract them for a few moments or a few seconds so that you
How would
can
that look?
allow them to settle that request and then move on. Don't repeat the request. And the reason why, and this is a mistake we all fall prey to, is we repeat that request and then we repeat it again and then we repeat it again and we repeat it again and we end up getting angry about it. And then
Yeah.
we say something that we wish we hadn't, or we say something in a tone we wish we'd hadn't. And then we're beating ourselves up. And then oftentimes we're not then also saying, yeah, you still have to get this done, or something like that. It also
Right.
undermines your authority. If you're saying something over and over and over again and they're not responding to it, they're basically saying, you're Charlie Brown.
I
They've
know.
got all
Womp,
the
womp,
noise.
womp, womp. We're the
Mhm.
teacher.